Well, we made it to day 5. Beautiful day here on the west coast. Nearly had a disaster straight off the rip. Didn't have my mic turned on. Not really a disaster. It would have just sounded like the first couple of videos, but for some reason I just checked the mic, the DJI Mini, and it was turned off. Usually they just auto activate. But anyway, we're out again. The sun has got his hat firmly on today, which is nice. A couple of clouds. Dicing with danger without a hat on. The old bald spot. Don't even see that, but yeah, get a bit of sun cream on. Sunglasses, it's beautiful. I'm back on the concrete today. Thought I would just hit the road, drop it old school, and just go from there. Same as the other day, I'm probably just going to film it once or twice, and then I'll do another couple of extra laps. Just realised I've not turned on my activity on my watch, so I'm going to do that quickly. Okay, so the watch is running. You can add on a couple of 100 steps to my daily total. Yeah, it's good to be out. It really is. Just in the house, doing some chores, doing the laundry. Wife's at work, getting stuff done. I just thought, now's the time. Got the school run coming up again. So I'll get out. It's pretty quiet out around here, so I'm going to show you that little outdoor gym that I was talking about. It's pretty basic. It's more just climbing and walking and balancing and jumping, and there's no like resistance training really, which is a shame because it'd be really nice just to come like 2 minutes away. So this is the field. There were some kids playing on the other day, so I didn't film it, but you can play football and American football. Can't play soccer. Play football. Yeah, so we're going to walk over to the gym. It's nice to not be out in the rain. This might be the first day I've done this where it's sunny. Like proper sunny. Happy days. Okay, so we're going to have a walk around the corner here. You'll be greeted with the sight of the gym. There's a 4 or 5 stage plan to renovate this whole area, and I was talking about the bike track and the pickleball and all that, so they're cracking on with it really well. This was the first thing to go in. They wanted it ready by summer. Mission accomplished. Jump touch. I don't know who's jumping that. Not me, promise you that. So we've got Tai Chi wheels, if you're interested, or if you like a bit of DJing. I do, but I'm rubbish at it. A dip pull, so that's pretty good. Unless you weigh 280 pounds, then that one's a difficult one. Dip bars, and then low body cardio, so this one I could use. I think I can manage that one, jumping and stuff. Got a core station for your sit-ups and things. This one just reminds me of one of those old roundabouts from the 80s in the UK. So your push-up station, reverse push-up, pull-ups. So that's good. And you got back extension. You got your dips again. Healthy kind of dips, not like ranch dip. And then your sit-ups. So yeah, pretty good. So if you've been watching the videos for a few days, they have been daily uploads. I am curious to see what people's thoughts are on the music, the editing, the thumbnails. It's just like a learning curve completely for me. Never really had to work with computers or editing or anything like that, so YouTube, ironically, is a great tool, and AI helps with imaging and things like that, but I'm doing all the editing myself, and it shows. And I'm putting in the music. The music's free, license free through YouTube Studio. So I've been trying to find some interesting pieces. What I would like to use is not available. I don't think it matters really, because I'm not monetized, so as long as you publish who the artist is and that kind of thing. But in the future the videos might get monetized, so I would not want to be copyright striked. So I'm just trying to find some interesting bits of music. I don't know if the levels are good. I'm trying to make sure that the volume of the music doesn't overpower me, unless you'd prefer that. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, the production on some channels is just off the charts. That's some real creativity and amazing cameras, microphones, Premiere editing. So at the moment I've got time to do it, which is really good. It's another reason I'm doing this, because I do have the time off work temporarily, just to get stuck in and get it all done myself. I do enjoy it, actually, truth be told. And I might become good at it, like, who knows? Maybe my career is in video editing, graphic design and stuff. Stranger things have happened. I used to be a lifeguard. And you would not believe that if you looked at me in the flesh. A couple of dogs out walking. Tell you what, some animals have got great daft haircuts. That's all I'm going to say. I saw one yesterday. Had the best looking beard I've ever seen on a dog. I'm not even kidding. It was the most manicured, fluffy, accurate looking beard you've ever seen. I saw it, and I would have taken a picture of it, but it would have been weird. But those poodles I just saw, I don't know how they let them come out looking like that. It's crazy. That bird up there just literally flew and hovered just over my right shoulder. Okay, did it again. Either it likes my bald spot, or its kids are nearby and it thinks I'm going to eat them. See? You see that on camera? It just flew right at me. I feel like Kes from that movie Kes. Remember watching that growing up? Or he had a hawk or something. And he would just walk around and this hawk would just like sit on his shoulder. I feel like Kes. Thankfully it's a small bird, so I thought it was I thought it was coming for me. It's gone now. Well, we're just coming up to one lap around the block. It's been an interesting one so far. There's a geezer up ahead, just weed whacking the lawn and stuff, so I'm probably not going to film, just because it'll be noisy. It's get up in a minute. Okay, 1 lap done. That's bang on a kilometre. But I started it late, so would be a little bit more. Just went to check on Mrs. Cat. And she is... I'm talking about my actual cat, not my wife cat. So Mrs. Cat was in the window on her little perch thing. She's an indoor cat. She's just there, look, she just looks out. We have the windows open when it's nice weather. She just like people watches all day. There was a rabbit out this morning. She was like just chirping away. So I'm like, what's going on? What's occurring? And she was like, there's a rabbit outside. So I had a look. And sure enough there was. I assume that's what she was saying when she was chirping, that there was a rabbit out front. It's not normal. It's just to see a little rabbit outside your window. Or deers. Never really got used to that. Just a little deer knocking about. As long as it's not a bear or a cougar, because they do live about 20 metres from our house. You just don't see them. I remember when I first moved here, went back to Kat's house where she lived, and we're trying to get into a driveway, or a drive if you're from the UK. There was just a deer stood there. I'm like, what's he doing? She's like, they're around. Yeah, but we're in like a suburb. She's like, yeah, I know, they just knock about. They're just everywhere. Well, what does he want? What's he doing? And he just stood there and we had to wait for, it felt like a minute or two for it to decide that it was bored of us staring at it, and it was just going to move. So that was weird. And then we went up to her auntie's house, where actually that was when I came on holiday. She was living in her auntie's, one of the cottages at her auntie's gaff. And I got up, looked outside the window, deer in the garden having a piss. Just having a piss. So I obviously filmed it, because I've never seen a deer have a piss. Before or since that day, I've never seen a deer have a piss. So I had to document it. If I find it, I'll put it on. Like here. Is that what they do on YouTube? They go here, or here, or I don't know. It'll just be on, it'll be somewhere. It'll probably be the whole screen actually. And it saw me. So now I'm watching a deer have a piss, and it knows. And it couldn't do anything because it was committed. You know, like when you're having a poo and you see a spider on the wall or a moth, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're just fully committed. This deer was committed. So it was a very awkward moment for both of us, I imagine. And then it kind of trotted off. So yeah, I'll post that. Hopefully it doesn't go against some kind of violations. We'll find out. So my heart rate's at 100, which is pretty steady, because I feel like I am walking with a little bit of a pace. I don't know what the split lap is yet, so we are going to see. But I feel okay. A little bit out of breath still because I'm talking and walking at the same time. I had a really weird message on my watch the other day from my health app. It said my cardiac health is low or something. Never seen it before. And it said your VO2 levels for the last 5 days have been low. So I have spoken to the doctor about it. She wasn't sure what it was referring to. I just thought it was weird because now that I've decided to do something about it, it's telling me that I need to seek medical attention. So I did, and she's not concerned. I've had ECGs and things recently. I've worn one of those halter things for another issue I've not even mentioned, but that came back all within the limits. They didn't have any signs. I just had these weird extra palpitations, PCVs or something. Been going on since I had the second COVID jab. They obviously don't draw any link with that, but it was around that time. So I'm on medication for that. It doesn't really help. So, and every now and again they just do a check and it's all fine. So I just have to live with it. For now at least. So yeah, I think I'm doing alright. Stamina wise. The last few laps or trips around the block, I'm not going to film. I'm just going to get my headphones on, just crack on with it. Which is the plan. So day 5 is starting the YouTube channel has been quite eye-opening actually. There's a lot to learn. So I have been watching a few videos, and then you just get linked loads of extra videos relating to the same thing. It's kind of how it works. I'm gonna have that bird dive bombing me again. Yep. Must not like the camera. The reason a lot of the smaller channels in the beginning especially ask you to like and comment, there is a scientific reason, I suppose, within the algorithm. When you first start out, YouTube sends you videos just out to random groups of people and just see how they react really. If you get positive feedback, likes, comments, interaction, they know what kind of person likes it, and they know where to send it, they know where to recommend it. And if people don't interact, it just kind of gets left in a pool of not really desirable content. And if it genuinely isn't desirable, that's cool, because you know you have to work on things. You have to really look into it. What is your content about? How do you come across? Is it boring? Can you make it a bit more lively? And what's the end result? What are people going to get out of it? Because the only channels I watch, I actually take something away from it. And you know, that's everyone's goal really, or it should be primarily, to make content that's worth watching, engaging, so people stay to the end. And that really helps, staying to the end. Liking and commenting. Subscribing is kind of hit and miss really. That'll just come with people who really want to see the next video and the next video. So if you hear me banging on about it, that's really the reason. You know, if you do enjoy it, just drop a comment. If you know me, just say hi, ask how the progress is going, or whatever you want to ask. Even dislikes, you know, it lets people know that their stuff sucks and they can work on it. So I am a new channel and I do want to go quite far, so any interaction's good. As I keep saying, it's all experience. You get advice from people who are in a similar position or who do similar channels, and you create a community. Communities are great, especially the TV show The Community. Watch it, it's a good one. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to put the video back in the house and then come back out and do I think I need to do 3 more rounds, just to, I keep saying I'll go one step further every day, whatever it is I'm doing, so I'll do that. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope my videos are getting better. I really am trying. So thanks for all the comments and the likes, and of course if you like the video, like the video. Much love.